nobody tells you after moving out or about moving out. I don't know. We'll decide. Something that, like, what immediately came to mind on the title of this video is that sometimes you're gonna have to do it alone. And actually, it may be better when you do it alone. But anyway, welcome to my channel. My name is Luxuriously Layla. Well, it's not my actual name. Of course, I have a real first and last name, but for my channel, I am Luxuriously Layla. And yeah, so what was it? Okay, yeah. When no one tells you about moving out, after moving out, during the process, it's actually, I feel like it's better when it's like just you or just the people involved instead of like outside people such as family and such. Because I feel like when you have so many voices, so many opinions on what you're doing and such, it can get really crowded in your mind and like what steps you should take and who you are and what you should be doing, because a lot of opinions are not necessary, especially when the opinions aren't really helping you expand. And sometimes people try to stay in your life just to spy on you and your improvements and such, or I guess to make them feel better about themselves, and also to like keep tabs on making sure you're not really surpassing them, or maybe just keeping tabs on, I don't know, it doesn't seem very my whole idea with family is just very interesting, because like some people have family but they don't really, it's like they settle for them just because they're their family, but they don't really care and love who they are, you know what I mean? But a lot of people, when they move out and they're independent, they're moving out, they're getting their own apartment and having their own job and probably getting their own car, they like involve their whole family into it. Like they help them move into the apartment or all this other stuff and blah blah blah. And I feel like once you reach a certain point into adulthood and like growing up, you realize that those people that you thought were really like supporting you, like, oh, it's so great, you had your family help you move into your apartment or moving into your college dorm, and or they helped you like sign the contract for your new car and all these things. And then you realize, were they really being supportive, or was it just, I don't know. It's like, it's that feeling that you feel internally when someone is helping you, but it's like, do they really want to help you? And it's not really, you're not really in your head overthinking it, like you really see it. Because I actually experienced this, like I would see and I would hear people, because I'd be working a lot with like customers and stuff, and sometimes people will help but they don't want to help. Like they would help but they will have some type of like, it's like tension, like they're doing it from a place of, gosh, I'm gonna do it because I want to seem like a good person and I think that this will make me look good and stuff, but they're thinking like, I don't want to do this, like I don't actually, you know, like it doesn't come from a place of like calm and kindness, and it's just for the sake of being nice or seeming like reputation type thing. For me, I don't know, am I like that? These are deep conversations. Like if you're complaining about a type of person, like, are you like that yourself? These are really deep thoughts. And I know it's like, why aren't you supposed to be talking about moving out? What are you even talking about? It's so off topic. But is it off topic? Is it really? But yeah, am I like that? I feel like for the sake of my job, I have to be kind of like hospitable and like asking like how was your day, and making sure that they found the whole experience to their satisfaction. And being on a job, or like being working a job in general, for like most people, it's like, oh, I don't want to do this, but I'm getting paid to do this. I'm getting paid to do this, so let me smile and be friendly and stuff, even though it's not my actual character. But I kind of feel like that's different from I feel like that's different from if you're not working, because if you're helping someone move out and stuff, you're not working. That's something personal. So yeah, I'm not like that. Yeah, that's something personal. But things that no one tells you when moving out is, yeah, it may be better to just do it alone. And I feel like you realize the people who are actually supporting you, who want you to actually improve in life and to surpass them, to be great. And they won't feel any animosity. In fact, they'll be clapping for you. And I saw a post that was like, I'm gonna clap for you I'm gonna clap for you in the meantime while I'm working on myself to get to where you are and such. And I found that really sweet, because it's like they're supporting from a place of like love and kindness and peace and light in within themselves, and they want to congratulate someone who already is there, who already is at the place that they want to be. And that's beautiful. Anyway, what no one tells you after moving out is, I feel like people already tell you a lot of things about moving out, and it's so true. Like, it has its challenges, of course, and at some points you're like, what am I doing? Which is a lot of points actually, and it comes time to time. But yeah, I feel like that's the main thing. Sometimes doing it by yourself is more helpful, because your space is clear, your mind is clear, or it's clearer when it's just silence. Like, the only person I have in my phone that I actually like call is my sister. That's it. One person. There's no cousins, there's no aunts, there's no there's no siblings, there's no parents, there's no former teachers, there's no former classmates, there's no people from organizations that I may have been in, or none of that. It's just one person, and it's actually nice, because it's like, yeah. Anyway, yeah, something that no one tells you about, or like after moving out. What's another one? Is that it is perfectly fine and perfectly great when, I don't know, I feel like I said everything. I don't know, actually, since I just thought of it, you tell me your thoughts about this topic, whether you agree, and like, what is something you would add to this video, and whether or not I make another video similar to this one, or something. Like, what is something that you learned when you moved out that someone didn't tell you and such, other than things like learning how to pay for a bill and like finding a bill and stuff like that. Another thing is that I thought applying for an apartment was going to be like more difficult, but it was actually easy. And then I came to the realization, like earlier today, it's really a service, or like you have money, they want money, so it's easy. Like, you know, you have the money to afford it, so they're like, yeah, I want your money, so that here's your apartment, go. But yeah, anyway, tell me what you think about this topic, your comments, your experience on like things you found out when you moved out, or if you're thinking about moving out and such. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Literally subscribe to my channel. Yeah. And thank you for watching.